Hey, welcome back to Easy Smart Vegan. My name's Steven, and today I am venturing into the world of the meat substitutes. Okay, and so I got a bunch of these Gardein meat substitutes, which I'm going to be sampling over the next week, and see how close to the real thing they actually are. So this is the Gardein's, what is this? This is the golden fishless fillets. So it's supposed to be like a fillet of fish or a fish fillet. And, from the outside, it actually look, I'll let you see that. It looked pretty similar. I opened it up and it looks more like a chicken nugget to me than it does fish, but I'll give that a try. And I got my Yorkie here, trying to get onto my my lap and try these. And so, depending on how good they are, they may end up in his bowl. But so, anyways, what I did was I made 3 different sauces for it. One is a vegan tartar sauce, and then I have a typical cocktail sauce. And then I have a vegan, hot sauce, a vegan mayo mixture, to dip them in. And so I'm going to try this first by itself, see how it is in terms of taste, texture, all that stuff that we care about. I will say, now the package said to cook at 325 for 24 minutes. Okay. Now, I will tell you, I had to pull it out after about 16 minutes because they looked overdone. So, if they do not taste cooked all the way through, that's my own fault. But, all right, so by itself, it's cooked through. And interesting enough, it's not bad. I mean, I have not had fish sticks probably since my daughter was a little kid, and so it may be almost 30 years ago. But it actually has a flakiness like fish. I'm really surprised. It definitely cooked through. It doesn't flake apart when you pull it, apart like that, with flaky fish. But the actual baked meat has some substance to it. It's light, flaky, fish-like. I'm actually really surprised. I will say that. Now, I don't know how they're going to reheat. I can't imagine eating 6 of these in one sitting. That would be 550 calories, which isn't overly bad. But I guess when I start adding my sauces, it'll be a lot more. So sodium, and this is per serving. Okay, so per serving is 180 calories. Total fat, 12 grams. So holy moly, 37 grams of fat for this entire thing. And I haven't even touched the tartar sauce or the hot sauce with the vegan mayo. No cholesterol. It does have 350 milligrams of sodium per serving or per package, over 1,050 to be exact. Now there is 9 grams of protein and 26 grams of protein for the entire package. Everything else in there, I guess it's relatively high in iron. The entire package is 30% of your daily allowance. And total carbs, it's 12 grams of carbs per serving, 37 for the pack, and 3 grams of dietary fiber, 10 grams for the entire pack. There's no added sugar. There's no sugar at all. So again, if my family ate fish sticks or fillet of fish, I might try to pass this off on them, which I'm going to do on the chicken, the Gardein chicken products. I'm not going to tell them it's not chicken. But, okay, so this is good. I almost don't want to go and ruin it by, a poor, vegan tartar sauce or something like that. But let's see how these work out. Okay. Now, what prompted me to do this? It's on a Facebook group, and I'm looking, and people all the time are talking about meat substitutes. And so somebody posted they weren't a fan, and then I saw a couple other people say of the golden fishless fillets. So what, they weren't a fan. And somebody else came on and said, "Oh, I thought they were really good." And so I don't want to take things at face value, and everybody has different tastes, right? So this one I wanted to taste for myself. The other ones that I got were the chicken and the beef, meatless substitutes. But this one I thought was interesting because as much as I've heard of like seitan and everything for a meat substitute or a chicken substitute, I wasn't exactly sure what would be the substitute for fish. So it's a textured vegetable protein, soy protein concentrate, wheat flour, tapioca starch, potato starch, yeast extract, yellow corn flour, sea salt, wheat gluten, onion powder, garlic powder, then spice sugar. It says sugar on here, but there's no added sugars in the thing, so that's got to be really insignificant. Turmeric, but and then I passed all the stuff that I would have problems pronouncing and didn't want to make a fool of myself on camera. So let's try this with something spicy. Okay. I feel like I'm eating fish. A fish fillet. Now, it's not gonna, nobody's gonna think it's a salmon. But having like a pollock or any type of whitefish substitute, I think this is actually passable. So everything's said and done. Now, I got it on sale for $3.49 for a pack. So what's that, about 55-60 cents per piece of fillet. It describes it as a tender, flaky fillet in light golden tempura batter, best catch ever. And again, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. I'll probably eat one more and then put the rest away and see how they reheat. But honestly, whitefish, I never thought reheated very well, before. So I like this. This is a good find. And I'm not always for, in particular, like the processed, foods or the meat substitutes. Typically, if I'm making a meat substitute for, say a sauce or a filling for, say a stuffed cabbage, I'm taking lentils, walnuts, or pecans, things like that. I'm usually not reaching for the fake meat crumbles that you can get at the grocery store. I'll do something on my own. mushrooms as well, type of thing. Something that has a meaty consistency. But, quite honestly, this is surprisingly good. Now, this is the first time I've had a Gardein product. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, what the other ones are like. But I'd give this, my seal of approval. And I encourage you to go out and test. I mean, you never know if you like it or don't like it until you try it. And at, $3.50, $4, whatever it costs, hey, give it a shot. You might find that it's a crowd pleaser. I actually think that my wife, who is not vegan, who actually resists my my attempts to get her to adopt a vegan lifestyle, I actually think she would eat this. So that is a good sign that good product, tastes great, right crunch, right texture. So if I'm looking at the taste equation, about spot on. If I'm talking about the chew or the mouth texture, I think they nailed it. I mean, I really do. I feel like it reminds me of when I used to eat fish. And in terms of how authentic is fake fish, this is as authentic to fish as a fake fish, I think could come. So, anyways, I'd love to hear if you have tried it, and if you have, leave the comments below. If you'd like to follow the channel, please hit subscribe. I've been working mostly on my blog and not as much on the channel. That's going to be changing here shortly. And I hope you join me on this journey. And I look forward to it. Thank you. Bye-bye.